One T show.
Whoa, that song was
What?
that song was pretty vulgar.
Which one?
The last one that mixed in just there.
Oh yeah. That shit was kind of lit. You did what I'm saying? I definitely. Who?
That was my booty
They
club.
play that in Crucial
That was
and
my
the
booty club.
and the Flame and the Peaches.
That was my booty club. I just did a little booty club.
Yeah, No how rubbing off on my nigga CK, man.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in to us tonight on this Saturday. Hold on, if y'all looking at me on the YouTube, don't pay that no attention. You feel me? You know, I'm kind of getting some situated. You feel me? But shout out to DJ CK, man. Always drops a new flag. Who was that last one that you had? That bro?
The little bit song.
The Hardaway.
Oh, that was the red song.
That shit was alright.
Shout out to the boy. I know we got some type of ties for him. But,
Yeah, man, we done interviewed him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we got down. You know, I'm pretty sure we can make a couple phone calls to get him in here again. You feel me? So
shout out to what's the big dog name? JT, DJ JT.
Okay.
He put me on to a couple songs too. That's got it.
Okay. Shout out that boy JT. Definitely appreciate him. So it's Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Of course we got sports going on. You know the Hawks playing right now. The Hawks. Who they
No,
got?
it's over with. The Hawks won.
They won. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Hawks.
So I think the series 2-1. Washington still up. But we're gonna try to fight back.
Yeah, we definitely gonna got down. Now the next games are here, right?
I'm not sure. I know this last game was here.
Yeah, I know the one.
I think it's probably on the road.
Nah, the next one here.
Oh.
Two. Yeah, two.
Yeah,
Then one. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, definitely, you know, shout out to everybody that's been, you know, rocking with us. Shout out to the house. Shout out to the playoffs. You got any picks this year?
Oh man, of course. You know, I always rock with the Spurs and I rock with the Warriors.
So you got to pick one though.
That should be hard. I'm gonna pick the Warriors.
Okay.
Just because the Spurs. I think eventually that if it came down to it, they'll get outgunned. You know what I'm saying? By the Warriors.
Oh, okay.
But it can go either way. They definitely go either way in the West. I believe those the two teams to beat in the West right now.
Okay.
But on the East Coast, I gotta go with the home team, the Hawks.
Okay.
You know, if the Hawks don't get in, I mean, you gotta, you know, respect what's been happening and realize that, you know, out of the East, not too many teams make it out of the East, so it's got to be the Cavaliers or the Hawks. You know, I'm hoping the Hawks, but you know,
the Bulls playing pretty good, bro.
they can't. They just got their ass drugged.
I mean, I'm just saying, that ain't got nothing to do with them.
They're not gonna win.
They gonna win.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't think the Bulls gonna pull that one out. But yeah, so hopefully those two teams coming out of the East and the West, and you know, I hope the Hawks win it all. But it's like likely right now. Say second round playoffs. We
Y'all going to the second round.
we bound second round.
The Wizards.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and beat the Wizards.
Gotta keep hope alive.
Gotta keep hope alive. I think it's gonna be a rematch next year.
I mean, that would look like it kind of was built for it anyway.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know. KD out, so.
What's wrong with his knee?
Yeah, well, he's questionable. He was questionable for today. Yeah, so either he gonna come back this game or next.
Oh,
yeah. So, but they can do it without KD. What's the young boy they got coming off the bench behind him, little light skinned fella? He been balling. He been hooping. They say he ain't.
Start with a J.
They say he ain't KD, but they say he can hold his
They
weight.
say he ain't KD, but
Yeah.
He ain't KD, but he putting up numbers.
Yeah.
Especially on the defensive side. I just think it's going to go back to the same. I honestly think the Warriors can beat the Cavaliers this year, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just seen LeBron come back from 26 down.
Yeah.
And the whole Pacers team was like, we didn't even see that shit. I don't know. LeBron.
I know it's shit sad how LeBron and them always do the Pacers. Like,
Yo,
It'll make you leave. If you play for the Pacers, it'll make you leave them.
it'll make
because-
you leave the East, bro.
Yeah, period. It'll make because like that shit has to be frustrating for a nigga like Paul George, who go up against these same motherfuckers every year and fall short. You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much the best one on your team. The highest.
Paul George is. Now I thought Paul George was actually supposed to be getting traded.
He decided to stay.
What?
Yeah, he decided to stay.
Why did he do that? That's stupid.
Because everybody's kind of stayed put except Durant because this year the cap go up again.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, this year, they said it's crazy because they said that I was watching ESPN earlier and they was talking about the Clippers. The Clippers just lost Blake.
Blake Griffin?
To a toe injury. He out for the rest of the season.
Damn.
And that was like, they were just talking about it. They was like, bro, that shit like so unfortunate for Blake because it's always something. Like as soon as every playoffs, it's always something. And it was like, basically at this point that kind of pushes Chris Paul to basically either leave or stay. No, like I mean
now they still in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're not expecting them to get past the next round. They say if they do get past where they at right now, they're not getting past the second.
They gonna get swept in the second.
And their whole starting five that they have now is subject to leave after this year with the cap changing. Yeah. Everybody's supposed to leave. So like it's a real sad organization right now. Doc Rivers over there pretty fucked up about the shit.
He gonna get booted too.
Yeah, because if all of them leave, they go kind of almost blame it on him and not wanting to play for him and shit. You feel?
Nah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, shit, he part of that problem.
But I mean, really, what it is, like if you think about it, every time Blake go down, Chris Paul goes down.
Yeah.
Last year when Blake went down, Chris Paul broke his hand.
Mm-hmm.
The next game. You know what I'm saying? So like they always just have injury issues once they get to the third.
Well,
and shit, I think didn't Chris Paul get injured early in the year? Something like that.
No, he came into the season injured.
Yeah. Like,
He didn't play the first couple games of the season because of his hand.
they always Clippers just got bad juju over.
Yeah.
man,
I think they should blow that team up.
Why would you stop? They're not gonna blow it up. Nah, they not gonna do that.
No, I'm just talking about start fresh. I'm just talking about a fresh start. Like make all the necessary trades, what have you, new coach, whatever you need to do, and kind of start fresh. Chris Paul, he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? He can go somewhere and play and probably get him a ring.
How long Chris Paul been playing right now? Yeah, like
I want to say about
he
17 seasons.
Yeah, I about to say he in double digits.
He did. I think he like 10.
They're like 10.
He like 10 or 11, but 17 is extremely. That's a long time.
I feel like I've been seeing that nigga play for their ass forever.
I think it's at 7.
Yeah, I guess he not that old.
He like matter of fact, him and LeBron and Carmelo. Okay.
Yeah, they all came in at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
13. That's 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, so about 13. That's about right.
Because like supposedly all of them like they keep saying how they want to play together. It's the first year they all gonna be creative.
Bruh.
Hey, is Tim Duncan retired?
Yeah.
Tim Duncan retired, right?
Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Didn't you just say he was going for the Spurs?
Yeah, that nigga tripping.
Yeah.
But
But I just couldn't remember. I'm like, damn, is Tim Duncan still here? Or did he finally go? Yeah, he went last season, right? Yeah.
We lost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. So, I just, shout out to the sport. I mean, I'm not into, I'm kind of quiet on this basketball shit. Like, it's playing right now, but, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm on that football. Can't wait till it come back, that type of way. Yeah, it is. So, that's what I'm on. But in other news, since we talking about Atlanta, we was talking about Atlanta and just period, man. I guess we can kind of get on this little, when everybody's going crazy about this social media, at least on my social media. I don't know about everybody else. About this, this Tiny and T.I. breakup shit. You feel me? T.I. actually was I want to say he went on Angie Martinez and kind of said a whole thing about how marriage is a distraction and how it can be a distraction. So, like, I don't know about y'all, but like a lot of females on my timeline kind of been talking about it and just been kind of just, you know, I guess feeling some type of way because of how long T.I. and Tiny been together and him saying this is a distraction. So what I'm gonna do is
I did kind of see that.
I got the audio of what T.I. actually said. We go play it right quick for everybody.
Yeah,
We go play it and let everybody hear it. You feel me? So once everybody here, we'll get back on it. Then we'll, you know, discuss it a little bit, and then we'll open up the line. So, yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, man, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission.
What is the mission?
I'm on a mission. I mean, I'm striving to take my family, its name, and our legacy as far and high as it can possibly go. You know what I mean? And in my life, there will be two different things. There will be people, places, and things that help me get there, and there will be people, places, and things that distract me and deter me from getting there. So, you know, it just seems to me like marriage and what marriage means and what marriage does, it just is one of the things that distract me and deter me. You know what I mean? And that could be selfish, but ultimately, I'm the patriarch of this family. It's my responsibility to take us onward and upward. And that's what I intend to do. I just have, I think, a purpose. And I just don't always have time to do the thoughtful, considerate things that a husband should do. Me knowing that about myself, knowing I'm not going to deter myself from my plan. I'm going to move. And whoever move with me, they're coming with me. Whoever don't move with me, I'll be back. You know what I mean?
Where you going though?
Onward, up.
Where is that? What does that look like? What is that?
As far as my ability will take my family and its name.
You mean it as a business or as a
all of the above
entity?
As a voice? All of the voice, business, brand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it's going, but I'm not slowing down. Then that's, and you know what? It could be seen as selfish. But do
you think it is?
It could be seen as selfish, but
do you think it's selfish?
I have a hard time imagining something as being selfish when it benefits so many others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how can it be selfish? It's not just doing something. It's something that benefits everyone.
I thought it was interesting that you jumped into the comments of somebody who was like trying to be a little slick with her and talking about.
Okay, wait, I didn't hear the whole conversation.
We ain't finna listen to the whole conversation. What did you do?
That was the worst she said.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it right there. That's what you need to hear.
People and women are mad at him for that
because again now for those who just now tuning in, we just played the sound bite from
T.I. and Andrew
Martinez interview, and about his, I ain't gonna say his divorce because he wasn't talking about his divorce. He just was saying in general how the whole concept of marriage is a distraction for someone who may be the bread maker or someone who's, I guess, not as passionate and caring.
I've seen people I've seen like ladies going hard on Tip, and I was like, wow, he must have said some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time actually checking it out, and that was not anything for y'all to go that deep overboard with.
I mean,
he really didn't say anything but like some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's because they was together for so long.
But he wasn't even specifically speaking on his marriage.
He wasn't.
So
but you know how he was. He wasn't, and he was.
It was 100%. He was because he said it's a distraction. It's gonna be one or two things. It's gonna help me or it's gonna distract me, and my marriage is distracting me.
That is a fact.
You know
he did.
But I mean, at the same
time. But okay, yeah, you're right.
I agree with him.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He was talking about I mean, he did refer to his marriage. Okay, but what I'm saying is, it wasn't disrespectful to me. It wasn't bashing. It wasn't belittling. It wasn't any of that. It was like his personal, true, honest feelings about the current situation.
Do you?
Of his
Yeah,
family.
That's why. Yeah, that's what.
It's too true.
Yeah.
What are we calling too true? What's too true? What's that?
Like, look, listen, bro. Like, all right, as men, I mean, me personally, I agree. Like, I'm totally with that because I feel like this. Like, and this is what I took from it. Like, oh, I can't be with you because. And this is the same conversation I had with my ex. Like, I can't deal with you. I make more money, and my business is doing better when I'm single, and I can flirt with who I gotta flirt with, or I can move with who I gotta move with, and not feelings or disrespecting my relationship. And to some people, that's not. It's not. They don't value that skill or that talent.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm in a booty club all the time. You know what I'm saying? I interact with this opposite sex on a daily basis, and they're naked.
Right.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you were in a situation or in a relationship with a woman who frowned upon that.
Exactly.
It'll stop your hustle or
I'm gonna have to X you
right.
X you out because I'm not gonna stop my hustle. So that's why I say I agree
right.
with fully. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm single. But I can see how women take it like, well, you're dick in your pants to be married. Like, nah, it's not like that. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna do something to disrespect this relationship.
Yeah.
Because I have to.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now, when you say you're going to disrespect, what you mean by that?
I mean, like I said, like it's just simple. My business moves better when I can be with women. You know what I'm saying? The opposite sex helps
I agree.
Me sell my service.
Yes, that's definitely.
When I try to get
I agree.
A bunch of niggas.
Correct.
And for the most part, they help you more when they ain't got to worry about your wife. Or your kids.
Yeah.
It's like they be like, oh shit, you single? Oh, listen, you lit.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely can't see when you're not within a relationship and as a male coming up in the industry that we coming up in, you move a lot better when you're able to move and do whatever you want to do. Yeah. And like Till say that, okay, y'all can immediately jump your minds to that and say that's selfish. But if you take it for what it is, you can say that's kind of selfless because you don't choose to take someone who's not ready for that down the road with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you kind of focus on your shit. But yeah, that's very considerate.
Yeah, that's for somebody that you are dating.
Well, I mean,
this man been they've been married for over 6 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've been together for over 17 years.
Yeah, I mean, but that just goes to say, I mean, we can't say that he completely trashing his wife and his family, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, he might have cheated, or you know what I'm saying? She
went in on him. Now she already has responded, okay, to this already, and she took it exactly how any other female would take it. Like, she went in.
I'm gonna say this: if I had to internalize it and kind of put myself in some shoes, I would say yes, what he's saying is 100% true. And a man of, I guess, our culture and caliber would always agree that you moving by yourself is better than the distraction of a relationship. And I know that can be viewed kind of harshly, maybe amongst women, but I think that's a good thing for a man to realize and accept that is that way. I know if I can move freely and I can be around, you know, tons of women and, you know, interact, just being around women for a man and being able to interact with them is a confidence booster. So that confidence boost positively reflects on your hustle. Because then when you get out in the open and you're in a situation where there's a lot of beautiful women and it's businessmen around, you got that confidence because you know you could talk to anybody at any time. You can talk to the most beautiful woman in the room and relate to her. So if you're in business and it's a beautiful woman in the room and she's in your industry and you need to talk to her, the confidence is there to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can move around and do a lot of different things than fully respecting your relationship. Because I don't give a care. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you in the industry,
kids as they got, bro, you have to kind of say that she helped his movement because with any time she could have shut that bitch down. Just know that.
She met him before the bag hit, and she
Exactly. Exactly. So anytime she could have shut it down and really made it a lot tougher for him to really be successful. So
but she didn't.
She did it.
And that goes back to the point of it.
So again, that goes to show you that she's here for him. And for him to get on national radio and say, you know, my marriage is a distraction, like that's kind of like saying that she is a distraction. You feel me? If you thinking and as a
But in layman's terms, in the simplest form, your wife can be a distraction to your hustle, and that's not disrespectful.
You can't say that when you got people like Russell Simmons, Kamar Simmons, who built the fucking brand.
But what happened? What happened?
But that's because again, it's other people that's not as famous as these people that we do know who still got because prime example, Snoop and his wife.
But you know what, like shit, and I'm glad you said that because I was gonna say for me, I dissected as she just didn't get with his system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she was saying like, okay, he stepped out.
17 years.
Look, bro,
that's a long time not to be on the system.
He he would keep stepping out, and they were like, "Well, shit, why you ain't just have an open relationship?" She was like, "I was never with that." Like, you have to take certain.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe what?
That she wasn't with an open relationship.
Well, I mean, that's what she's saying on TV.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
I'm just saying, like at some point, if you're gonna make it work, and get with whatever system needs to be got.
Right. Just like, okay, you said Snoop Dogg and his wife, yeah, they've been together forever. Yeah. Before the money and the fame, when he went to court and almost went down for what, murder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was there.
Yeah.
But guess what? I guarantee you 127% that Snoop Dogg does things that can be considered disrespectful to his wife. You feel me? And I'm 110% sure that she understands that shit is going to happen sometimes. But that's not going to change what they got going on.
Well, she's
with the system.
It's not the fact that he being disrespectful. He said that just it was a distraction, period. Like, him almost being married kind of kept him away from getting the bag type shit.
I mean, I can't fully say that.
Yeah, because he done got the bag and you been married. Like, that's kind of fucked up a little bit.
And this is the only way I could even try to comprehend it, was like, I'm trying to be on my Diddy shit, but you're not letting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get on my Russell Simmons shit, but you fucking it up because you tripping about whatever it is you tripping about.
Yeah, I think what he actually was saying is that he wants nothing more than to pursue and get more money and more notoriety and more fame for the family. But the personal things that's going on between him and his wife is a distraction from him focusing on going to get further bags. So it's kind of throwing him off his shit when they go through what they go through. He's not saying that she's purposely or keeping, that he doesn't have more money. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that while he's pursuing more moves, his trials and tribulations with his relationship is kind of throwing him off. And anybody who's going through something in a relationship with somebody you've been through for 17 years, when it gets rocky, it's going to kind of throw you off your game, because that's usually who's the person who's there for you. That's usually the person who you console in and confide in when shit's going wrong, from business to whatever. And now you can't do that because y'all going through some shit. So it throws you off your movement.
At the same time, though, just because I just thought about it, like, she did hold that nigga down for 2 jail, probably more.
Come on, my nigga. We talking about, my nigga. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, but
he ain't talking about no stranger, my nigga.
Nobody said that. Nobody's questioning did she hold him down. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to say that, then let's say this. When him and her got caught with the fucking drugs in Beverly Hills, and he claimed all of it and got his wife out of the situation. That's what he was supposed to do. Yeah. You feel? And if we want to flip it, that's what she was supposed to do. Is hold him down. So let's not play tit for tat.
I ain't gonna say that.
Let's not play tit for tat.
That's not the same though. That's not the same.
But I'm saying when you say that gives people out there ammo to want to play tit for tat with the
not
situation.
Really, that is not the same. She has a lot more. She lies a lot more that she has done.
What I'm saying is like, all right, I understand, because this is how I feel. Like, I feel like having a responsibility to have to deal with another person's emotions and like really having to respect them in that manner is asking a lot of someone, especially someone who for a career is in the club, in the booty club, and in the studio, around hoes in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand him wanting to take a step back, but I think because of the time invested, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's
like, it's hard.
Older than him already.
Yeah, it's hard for people to accept you saying you want to take a step back now, and you middle age now.
You middle age, and now it look like you just want to have fun. Going into your 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can see where people are outraged, but at the same time, like, I feel them. Like, I smell them.
Well, can we blame a midlife? Midlife thing.
I ain't gonna say that.
For a man?
Honestly, I think
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, can we blame something like that?
Now, I want to put this out there as well before we go into the midlife crisis. You feel me? They're also saying that all this stuff that he's saying as far as marriage being a distraction is more of just a cover up from him just being pissed off about the relationship that she had with Floyd. So
I mean, and that's a distraction.
And to be honest with you, I could see him being more so mad about just the simple fact that this shit is still out here
and people still talking about this shit, and people, you know what I'm saying? Because you know when you in the industry, you're around people who get money. Like it's always chatter between it. So like just because the tabloids may not be speaking about it, don't mean like niggas ain't whispering and saying shit like that. And for you to go or making funny ass jokes and shit like that. So again, it could be more so this nigga just really just feel some type of way because this whole really fucking with Floyd. You feel me? And then it's crazy because now I'm gonna pull up her actual soundbite for what she said from the response. But like her response for the reasoning and why she was out at the party and you know the infamous party where she was seen with Floyd was because if T.I. was doing what he was supposed to do at the house, she wouldn't have been out there. That's what her response was.
So that's the classic response.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is her response.
So can you take that response as a valid response?
I'm just saying.
We have to because we don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck going on. So like, why?
If she could have meant he wasn't fucking her no more. Okay. Or she could have meant he ain't at home when he's in the city. He want to be at V Live.
That's
okay.
It's just simple fact.
That's what you talking about. So that's why you out here with my arch nemesis Floyd, bro. You can't, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something about men, okay? Because like, okay, yeah, Tip might have stepped out and fucked on this Instagram hoe. You feel me? Okay, yeah, that's not right, Tip. Bad Tip. It's not right. But at the end of the day, that motherfucker don't mean shit to me. You feel me? I fucked her, but it wasn't anything involved. But you gonna go fuck with a nigga that you know, bitch. That you know.
I mean,
you know what the fuck going on between us.
T.I. and Floyd didn't have no beef before that. What you mean? They were cool. What you talking about? Why would you go fuck with the nigga that I was cool with? I mean, it ain't like it's no beef or they had a problem before this was going
Why
on.
would you go fuck with a nigga that I am personally acquainted and cool with?
I mean,
and then keep it going to the point where it looks really bad. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, first of all, we know how vindictive women are.
Right, that's that vindication shit right there. That's what that is. But that's okay to the women.
It's okay to the women, but at the end of the day, like again, like we don't know what provoked that. You know what I'm saying? And
so
I can't say that I would be able to swallow.
You know, y'all talking like Tiny is just a bottom bitch or something. Like she was a boss ass bitch before. She was on before, and she been had money before. I'm pretty sure she probably helped that nigga out a lot. I know for a fact she is. So like we're not talking about a peon ass bitch. You feel me? That we saying this to. So like if she was to talk to somebody or anybody, or if it was a problem or it's something that's going on in the house, of course she's gonna talk with somebody that's of her status. And at the time, if I'm hanging around Floyd, nigga, this of status. But okay, so we got a comment, motherfucking listener, and somebody that's tuned in. It's a female. They say, if T.I. would have kept boundaries in his marriage, if he had kept boundaries, his marriage wouldn't be distraction to him getting the bag. She helped him from the beginning. So that is what I think a lot of females is really more so talking about. How you say it's a distraction, but this is a person that before you even had the bag, before you even had success, they was there for you and helped you get this bag.
I can dig
it. There was a different aspect, and that's the thing that I always try to tell people. Like you almost bet your bottom dollar that every day in a relationship wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like after the beginning, it's like, all right, now it's like, and even if she did help him out, like who's to say she wasn't trying to hold that shit over his head?
It could have been that too.
Like, it's any variable.
And that's why I'm a firm believer of that ain't none of our motherfucking business.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it definitely not.
it's not meant for us to understand.
It's definitely
So
not.
when you out here picking sides just because of what you see and you hear in the media, that's not valid things to base your picking sides on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really don't know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? For all we know, and not saying that this ever happened, but she could have cheated on him before.
And that is true.
And the shit just didn't hit the goddamn internet because it wasn't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what goes on in their household, but people think they do because you got the family hustle and the cameras are at their house, and people think that reality TV is actual reality now. So now they know the whole family. They're like, hey, how you gonna do that? She just fit that nigga pancake last week. Nigga, you talking about she distracted.
Yeah.
You know, that would make it worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up today. You know, I thought it was an interesting topic because, again, a lot of, females personally kind of took offense to that. And, they really felt bad. And then, they had Amber Rose. She actually was discussing about it, about, how both of them shouldn't go to media outlets to handle this. It need to be behind closed doors.
I think that was a good
thing
to say.
But the thing that I didn't like that she said was for her, I forgot the alleged IG model that T.I. supposed to be smashing.
Bernice Burgos.
Yeah, you feel me? I think that's who it was.
You better respect a bad bitch when you see one.
That that Tiny should actually call Bernice and talk to her woman to woman. And, like, that shit, that is so stupid to me.
Look, let me tell y'all something.
Do.
You bitches, I'm sorry. You women out there who so in deep in what the fuck going on with them, if you was that in tune with your own motherfucking relationship, I know a vast majority of y'all would not be single and being able to comment on what the fuck going on in a 17-year-long relationship. Yeah. Okay, like, so all your thoughts and opinions,
everybody
on what really going on.
Around, bitch.
You talking about these for a relationship, but your longest relationship ain't last long in a damn year. So, like, where's room for you to talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm kind of a firm believer, like I said, to mind your own goddamn business.
Mind your own business. So, y'all let us know how y'all feel. Ladies, if y'all tuned in, fellas, if y'all tuned in, anybody that's tuned in, y'all hit us up. 678-825-5636.
You call up here with that negative shit, I'm gonna hit your ass with the mind your goddamn business, and I'm gonna hang up the line. Okay.
We got our special guest, man. He in the building with us, big homies, Cruz, man. We finna get him in here, man. Let's see what's up with him. Get some of his music, man. So until then, y'all hit up these lines again. 678-TALK-NDO. Go to Facebook Live right now. No Days Off Radio. Hit us up on Instagram, NDO Radio. Put your comments up under the video that we posted. If you tuned in listening right now, put a comment up on the video we posted about what we just discussed, and we'll answer it and we'll hit y'all up, man. So when we get back in, man, we'll have our special guest checking in with us, man. Y'all already know what time it is. The K1T show. We got this show. That's DJ C Chaos right there on the ones and twos right there, giving y'all some fucking flame on a Saturday. You dig? Shout out to everybody that's tuned into it. Shout out to all our viewers. I got a lot of messages in my phone about these statements that you've been making, Jace. Just know that.
Hey.
You feel me? You in the hot seat right now. You feel me?
Personal views. If I ain't gotta come home to you every night, I give a damn about what you feel about my personal views.
So y'all continue to hit us up. Let us know how y'all feel about this whole T.I. and Tiny, split, and them airing it out like how they're airing it out. But y'all know what time it is, man. We at the top of the hour. We got our special guest in the building right now. The big homies Cruz in the building.
What's happening?
Hey, man. So for all our listeners and all our viewers that's tuned into us, let them know who you is, where you from, and how long you been doing music, big dog.
Oh, yeah, man. This is Cruz, man, from Columbia, South Carolina. COLA, Cash Out, Live Authentic. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Cap City. You know what I mean? I've been doing music. It seemed like my whole life. I was one of them kids that had arguments with their mama when you say you want to be a rapper, and she tell you go get a job. So, you know what I mean? So I've been doing music forever, but taking it serious as far as, putting the business and paperwork and doing everything. I say about 2 years now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Really putting on and, putting on for the city, dog. Like, I come from a place where, y'all boys in the Mecca, so it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I come from a place where it really is not like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be the forefront for what we got going on. It's a lot of talent where I'm from. It's like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people get overlooked or overlooked by that because of, what you guys got going on down here. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what I'm saying, even when I have conversations with, my partners that's really from Atlanta, you know what I mean, sometimes they feel some type of way about somebody or others outsiders are like, hey, well, y'all not even really from here. Y'all trying to take the lingo. Y'all trying to take the swag. Y'all trying, you know what I mean? And I see that. But you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, like, we got our own everything. We got our own lingo. We got our own swag. We got our own, you know what I'm saying, sauce, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And I want to be the flag bearer for that. And I want everybody to know, bro, this us, this Carolina shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's not to step on what nobody else got going on, but it's our turn. You know what I mean? Like, it's our turn. You know what I mean? So,
hey, man, we definitely fuck with the Carolinas,
for
man.
sure.
You feel me? We got a lot of our supporters, a lot of our listeners, as well as artists that actually come through from all the Carolinas.
Yeah, the Carolinas actually like my second home. I got family in Charlotte,
that's
and
what
I
I'm
also
right
got
now.
I also got family in Rock Hill as well, South Carolina.
Word.
But what I can say,
okay.
What I can say about the Carolinas is, me being so familiar with them, is that any music that came out of the Carolinas had its own sound.
Correct.
I could never say that.
I agree.
Oh, that sound like some Atlanta shit.
I agree with
or that sound like
agree
some
with
up north shit. Anything that came out of the Carolinas either had its own sound or it was a nice cultural mix of down south music and up north music blended together.
I agree, bro. You don't know how many arguments I would have to fight, bro. Like I would be in your boat, bro. I'd be like, nah, bro, we got our own. It sound like, you know what I mean? Nah, bro, y'all is trying to be this. Like, bro, I'm really from Columbia, you understand? Like, so I came up with the Boss G's, the Piezo of the world, Armor G's, you know what I'm saying? Collard Green, you know what I mean? So these really Columbia rap, you know what I mean? Like really Carolina shit. So it's like I've been on your side. I've been on that boat where it's just like, goddamn, bro, we got our own everything, and it's like, nah, this, not that. So especially now with the new wave of shit going, like, I want to be the one to solidify that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, and again, y'all, it's the Mecca. So I fully understand getting here and, you know what I mean, coming down and trying to get your shit popping, but don't forget where you from, you know what I mean? Don't forget who loved you. Don't forget goddamn who down was down spinning your shit, you know what I mean? Who was doing whatever. Don't forget, you know what I mean? So that's my whole thing with just the music scene and just Carolina. Just hella talent. I agree with you, dog. Like I agree strongly with what you saying, bro. I done been on the battlefield with this our sound. Niggas like, nah, y'all sound like this. I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is, though. We about to start this whole new wave, though.
If you take it back, I'll give you two artists off the top of my head that I know are Carolina artists. Come out at the time when Peter Pablo dropped that his hit. The North Carolina on there. That didn't sound like Atlanta. Even though we were in the epidemic of crunk music, he eventually linked up with a Lil Jon and made some similar music. But that was his own sound. And then when you had a birth of an artist like J. Cole, who completely has his own sound. J. Cole sounds like no one else but J. Cole. And he hails from the Carolinas.
Correct. And I agree with you. But like you said too, I challenge you to name 5. You understand what I'm saying? And it's really, and you could, because it's, you know what I mean, it's really not enough. And it's not the fact that the talent level has nothing to do with the talent level. It's just applying yourself and really putting yourself in the right position. Like a lot of people think, especially because of the day and age we live in, like, oh, we can just drop a hot song and then here we go. It's like, nah, bro, like it's the paperwork, it's the all this, it's the all that. I feel like that's what another thing that, you know, we got to get going in the Carolinas, because as far as talent wise, yeah, you know what I mean, is easy, but as far as the next step beyond the talent, the business wise, like I got hella partners that's hella dope, that's nice as fuck, but it's just like, damn, them niggas don't want to put no effort in the, you know what I mean, doing whatever. It's like, come on, cuz, like, you know what I mean? I see and I come down here. I get down here a lot. Like, you know, so I got some of my partners with me now that's here in Atlanta. So I get down here a lot. And you see a different kind of, and that's one thing I want to say this shit right now. And I hope, you know, all the people that's listening, that's one thing back home. One thing I want us to do, what I notice about y'all, you know what I'm saying, down here, even if niggas don't fuck with each other, they fuck with each other. You understand what I'm saying? And Florida did it. Georgia did it, Louisiana did it. Like, it's a common movement. You understand what I'm saying? Like, once niggas come as a conglomerate, like, I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with him, I'm fucking, and even you ain't really fucking with a nigga like that. But for the progression of the movement, bro, we ain't far enough yet. You feel what I'm saying? And we gotta come together in order to, you know what I mean, make that shit happen. Like even I watch little interviews. I'm a student of the game. You understand what I'm saying? So I watch interviews, I do all this shit, and I see, you know, niggas be like, oh, you know, like even watching the boy Quavo, like, oh yeah, I can call up a thug, or I could, you know what I mean, I can make music, we can link up with niggas, and this ain't nothing like that, you know what I mean? But you know, applying it to where I'm from, you gotta go through hoops and do whatever, or, you know what I mean? It's like we not even there yet, you know what I mean? I feel like we came to a conglomerate to do, hey, we a unit. It's Carolina shit. Like this how we rocking. Like, you know what I mean? And even if that ain't how you rocking, you know what I mean? You gotta understand like the bigger business. Once we get that, once we get the business aspect of the shit down, the sky the limit for us. Cause talent wise, oh man, you know what I mean? I ain't nothing else to say as far as that aspect go.
So coming from the Carolinas and knowing that you're up against people that automatically think that your sound is gonna be like a Atlanta, or your sound is gonna be like, you know, whatever's hot out here. Your music to the people.
Oh man, see, I won't. There won't even be no kind of conversation once they hear, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on. It's like that's what said to me. Soon as they hear the shit, they like, and he from here, buddy from here, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying. You hear the music, I put that shit in the forefront. I wear that shit on my chest. You see it, Cola, Cash Out, Live Authentic, COLA. You know what I mean? I put that shit on my chest literally and in the music. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, this where I'm from. This what we do. We cash out. We live authentic. You know what I mean? This is how you know, so that conversation, I don't feel like, I think I get more of a, oh, we surprised you from here. And not only are we surprised you from here, we surprised that you even putting it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to, oh, I'm from, by way of, you know what I mean? No, nigga, that's where I'm from. You understand what I'm saying? This what made me. You know what I mean? So it's like that. Yeah, so to answer your question, Jakes, I don't have that problem. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I get more of a, damn, bro, you really, you from here? You from the city? Yeah, I'm from here. You know what I mean? This where I'm from, bro. And so, I ain't the only one doing it. Like,
I can respect artists like that, bro, or anybody that's like that. As far as just like when they introduce themselves and they telling us like, you know, I've been in Atlanta for a minute, but I'm really from here. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I respect that because a lot of niggas would definitely
claim the whole wave,
but they been here the whole time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see, again, like I said, I got partners here. So I didn't see where the adverse effect happened, where you claim the wave and a nigga pull your card and you like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I thought you was in Atlanta for real. And you know what I'm saying? So I done seen, bro. I done been around and seen a lot of shit, bro. So it's like I'm that's the brand, bro. Authentic. Cash out, live authentic. So I'm not gonna come at you with no fake shit. I ain't gonna come at you with no what I didn't do or what I don't know about or da da da. I'm coming at you. This what it is, bro.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So you know when you dealing with me, this what you get. Ain't no cut cards with me, cause like this how we rock on my side. Like, so this cash out, live authentic, bro. You feel me? Like, period.
So let me ask you this, because we asked the artist yesterday this same question right now. With music and how the whole industry going with artists and stuff, like how important is social media to you and your brand and just you know, how you put your music out and stuff?
Vastly. Like I said, tie back to the point I said earlier where people think, oh, you can just drop a hot song and it can go. Yeah, it is somewhat that easy, but it's other stuff that comes along with that. So, but yeah, it's vastly important because yes, that's a possibility, but I think people lose sight of it's chance. More than likely, you're gonna have to go through this grind. You're gonna have to go to the DJs. You're gonna have to do that. However, social media makes it much easier for you to do that. You understand? And social media shit trip me out because it's like I'll see this. I will look at a social media shit, and then I'll run up on somebody. I see somebody in person, and it'd be like way different. Like the whole stunt game, just everything. Like, you know what I mean? Closet full of J. You see all the Instagram shit, and then you know what I mean? You stand with your mom. Ain't no shade, you know what I mean? But it's just like
getting dropped
out. Yeah, you know what I mean? That whole stuff. You got the Metro card. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not hating, but it's just like that social media shit. I'm too much of a real nigga. I feel like I'm. If you hear it in the music, bro, like I'm in a place where I'm 28 years old. So it's like, okay, I came up in the era where it's like, okay, you had to really, really say the shit and mean the shit, and you had to really have a resume behind the shit. But I also, being a young nigga too, is like, I saw the shit change up. So it's like, you could say whatever. But it's like, going back to the point, is like, that social media shit is wild to me. I'm too much of a tangible person. Like, I want to see, I want to know, I want to touch it, I want to, you know what I mean, do it. But to answer your question, you need it, dog. Like, ain't no way around it. If you trying to do anything with marketing, with music, with anything in today's world, bro, if you selling anything, you not doing that shit, like, without the social media base. Like, you feel me? So that shit important, bro.
I think, look, to be honest with you, like, everybody around our age, you feel me? Because I think everybody here around the same age.
Right.
We have literally saw how the music industry went from, like you said, where when you rap something, you gotta really be doing that shit, or doing that shit, to now we done seen to where it's more so not that way.
Yeah, bro, they make excuses for it. Now, you understand what I'm saying? Like somebody will say something, and I ask my partner, I'll be like, bro, y'all let the boy say that? But it's certain he can do that because it's da-da-da-da-da-da. Turn it off. He do that because da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what? Well, I say,
getting that the POT, just because they'll show shit of somebody that may be somebody, or they cousin or nephew. You feel me? Oh yeah, they can say that. They good.
7 years ago, they would have got you beat up. I'm telling you, dog. And that's just real. I don't care who they. And I care who you know, bro.
I think I take that towards why I don't respect. I guess we've labeled them now the bubblegum rappers, and people be like, bro, you have to.
You said that.
Wait,
hey, you know what I said?
What's your opinion?
No, I'm saying that the industry are labeling people. The industry is labeling artists now bubblegum rappers, but it's highly successful artists, like a Lil Yachty or like a Lil Uzi Vert or like a, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that. And me personally, I don't care for that music because I'm a music connoisseur, and I come from a age and a time where you only like shit when it was really fucking hot. It was really good.
Made you feel something.
Somebody actually really worked hard to put a verse together or a song together, or even if they were freestyling, like, everybody strive to be the best.
Silk the Shocker, bro, and that nigga wasn't putting shit together, bro. Silk the Shocker was not putting shit together.
I mean, Silk was my favorite out of all them.
Because he gave you style. Because he gave you swag.
The whole,
and it was his own thing.
True enough, my mom, that kind of shit.
True.
I can take that.
Like, they are literally labeling Lil Yachty as a fashion connoisseur.
Come on, man.
I mean, but that's the way.
Yeah, you can.
My point was, I'm from New York, and every dip, they said in the interview, every Dipset song that was a flame happened in 15 minutes. So I can't say it's thoughts and all of that.
But they had lines though, bro.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
They had quotables.
When I
really was doing that shit.
No matter how long it takes.
Like, we gotta separate ourselves from the 20s, the 21s, the 18, 19. Like, that's whatever they saying is quotable to them.
Right.
It's the same, because my mom hated it.
Right.
My mom was like, damn, Ron ain't talking about shit.
Right.
We just gotta.
It's applicable to where you at in life. So
we can't be the old niggas. That's what you said.
We can't be the old niggas.
Oh, all right, here we go. And this is what I'll say. And then this will cover all that, to the point of all that. And I'll never forget, it was my first year of college. And then a dude was like, yo, he's like, Gucci Man, my favorite rapper. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, Gucci Man, my favorite rapper. Went to South Carolina State, Orangeburg, South Carolina. So if you know anything about Orangeburg, you know it ain't much but the college. You know what I mean? My man was like, yo, I like Gucci Man. I said, why you like Gucci Man, bro? How are you serious? How is he your favorite rapper? Because, man, I relate. Everything he talk about, I understand. I live that. I go through that. So it's like with how y'all saying with the Yachties and the da-da-da-da-da. It's like you like how you would say the older rappers or whoever, because you relate. You feel that struggle. You understand what a nigga talking about when he saying, damn, it's hard. I got to pay these bills, but I'm trying to live the dream. You get that. You know what I mean? So now where it's like, okay, that's why so-and-so your favorite rapper. So you say, oh, Lil Yachty. Well, I get popping, you know what I'm saying, popping beans and popping mollies and damn, you know, whatever. I get that. It's applicable to me. So that nigga my favorite rapper. So it's like that shit. So I try to avoid that argument because that shit is only it's only to the taste. Or just to the taste of the palate. As you as a person, you feel what I'm saying? Like I go through certain things, or I understand. I lived a certain life where I relate to other rappers or other people different.
Yeah, because I could definitely say that I could grow up and say that I fuck with Gucci Mane the long way.
Me too.
But if you ask my mama, she would say, "But cut that bullshit the fuck
But
off
it had to
now."
grow on me though. But you understand him, Bootsy, a few other rappers had to grow on me because I like authentic shit too. I like shit that's real. I like shit where I know if you saying this, you really mean that shit. So that's why Gucci, like, I say the same about Gucci because I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I know it's real. Like I have conversations with one of my people who did security for Waka, and he would tell me about, you know what I'm saying, stories about Gucci. He's like, the genuine dude, real dude. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hear the music, the shit match up. You know what I mean? So it's like I love that shit. I like real shit. So even if a nigga ain't saying nothing, if I know that's what he going through and what he feeling and what he living, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I fuck with it. I can't lie.
That's understand.
Cash out, live authentic, man. You know.
Yeah, I understand that. So I'm going to ask you a real question that I have to ask everybody that come through here, man. I need your top 5 music artists, dead or alive. Any genre of music.
I heard you ask this yesterday too.
You know the rules?
Yeah, I know the rules. Yeah, Biggie and Pop one.
Okay.
What did you say? Who you said? Biggie is one.
Yeah.
I do my homework.
One as well.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. And you know what? And I heard a lot of people. I was kind of upset that this dude was left off the list. Eminem, dog. Like, I'm sorry, dog. Like, I can't lie. Like,
I don't feel bad because Eminem over the past 5 years, Eminem has been picked for the top 5.
Okay, okay, cool. So I'm gonna just run it through. I say Eminem. You say Big and Pac is one.
Okay.
Jay was my Michael Jordan. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, that's who I was like, yo, I want to be like that dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Jay, damn, dog. Y'all Ludacris.
Okay,
like
Luda.
So damn, bro, I really don't even have 5. I'm gonna just say, damn, I really don't know, dog.
Nah, you gotta give me one more. You gotta give me one more.
I'm gonna probably just say, damn, I'm gonna go with Nas. I'm gonna go with Nas. Yeah, because Luda got the South. I'm gonna say Luda for the South. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nas. I'm gonna go with Nas.
That's a nice solid pick.
That was
a real safe. That was a real safe combination.
Right, y'all ain't give me no time to stretch. I tried to do my homework. That's what I was telling her yesterday. I was like, damn, I really don't have a 5. I said, when these niggas ask me, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. That's what it is. Cause I think, dog, like I want to give it to some other people, but they ain't did it long enough. I'm a fan of longevity. Like once you do it a little longer, like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta show real talk. Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Let's get into some music.
Yeah,
I definitely want to hear some music right quick. I know our listeners, everybody that's tuned into it, they would definitely want to hear some music. So what we got, K.I.?
I got a whole bunch of shit.
Give me something.
Let's do this. Let's play 2 joints because I got a whole bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
Can I run we get the bag?
Yeah, yo. Matter of fact, hold on before you drop that. Y'all the first ones to get it. Featuring my young boy. You know what I mean? Y'all look out for this one coming soon on the Live from the Medellin project.
We're a premiere, motherfuckers. Yeah. Hey, look, that's 2 days in a row we done got premieres, man. Don't act like this shit don't happen every day for us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we really on a good look.
So I gotta give out the disclaimer, like I always do. You know what I'm saying? For the people who listen to our show and recruit artists and like to bring them on their show and say they dropping exclusive new music. Stop lying to your fans. Stop lying to your supporters. Stop lying to your listeners. We actually drop new shit first.
True story.
First.
True story.
Okay. Don't get it twisted. You feel me? Because these folks that coming through here, I'm pretty sure this shit gonna pick up real soon. Fact. And all these folks will be saying, yeah, you know, we wrote
my word. And y'all can say, I'll say it right now. So when that happens, I'm still gonna come through and give y'all boys the exclusive.
Damn right. Real talk. Niggas, you heard it. We ain't say it. We did not say it. We didn't tell him to say that either. He said it himself. So let's get into this first one. In the bag.
Go get the bag.
Go get the bag. We're gonna go to this. Who produced it?
My man Pacino.
All right, man, let's go. I'm gonna let you introduce to it.
Yeah, it's your boy, man, Cruz, man, dropping that Go Get the Bag featuring my young boy Mucho De Niro, man, off the Live from the Medellin project.
Yeah, no, it's off radio. Okay, that back end
is a motherfucking banger.
So hard, bro.
So that song had been called back in the beginning.
Correct. See, you
Okay.
exposed me. See, here we go. See, look. No. You right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was back. It was back in. Yeah, it was back in, and then Hollywood Swiss, the dude who chopped me up when every time I come to Atlanta and record,
Okay.
he was like, "Yo, rapping like on guap, like
Yeah.
rapping like on guap," and I was like, and then my big homie, he was like, "Yeah, that's the one, rapping like on guap."
Yeah,
He
that
said,
shit
"Bro,
ain't
that
gonna
shit." He said everything about it, the marketability behind it, just everything. He said, "Bro, that's the one." I was
Now,
like,
is
"All
the
right."
same person produced that one?
Nah, see, now this one, I've been working with this dude from Chicago named Polo Parker.
Okay.
Dude got hella beats. I got a lot of fire producers, bro,
Okay.
who really damn fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Phantom G, Polo Parker, Rick T, goddamn Pacino, goddamn 40 Cal just got out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Shout out to 40 Cal. It's a lot of hard produced, bro. I sit here and the whole show would be me naming motherfuckers, but those are the main niggas who I really be fucking with for
Gotcha.
real.
Got you. So you guys got like a little team action.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That was
most definitely.
All right, man. Well, shit. Let's get before we get you out of here. We got to get to the tough questions. You feel me? I know you done your research, so we gonna have to switch this shit up a little bit. For you. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna get to these questions. We gonna need a quick, fast, and let us know what's up.
Cool.
First question: Doritos or Cheetos?
Cheese puffs.
The cheese puffs.
Yes, correct.
Shit, why it gotta be difficult, bro?
You said Cheetos
Right.
though. Was that the same?
I mean,
Like, that's
but the
all
cheese
in the
puff- the
Cheeto
cheese puff- the
family though.
cheese-
Are
are
we
we
counting
counting
all the
the
Cheeto
Cheetos?
family though?
it is.
That's the Cheeto family though.
Cheetos
See?
family. Now we not talking. Now,
Come on.
like it's Doritos or cheese
Okay.
puff.
See why-
Cheetos don't matter. It don't matter. That
Yeah,
whole
so
fa-
Cheeto family.
yeah,
So
the
cheese
Cheeto
puffs.
family. Yeah.
All right, I
I take
got
that.
one for you. I got
Oh,
one
man.
for you.
Which one? Oh, you said Cheetos.
Cheese puffs. Yeah, we
Cheese-
gonna
the
go
puff.
cheese puffs.
All right, Skittles and M&M's.
M&M's. I love chocolate, bro.
Which
I
one?
love chocolate.
The brown ones?
Just plain chocolate. I gotta be in the mood
hell
for peanuts.
nah.
I gotta be in the mood for the peanut. I like chocolate though, dog. That's my weakness. I don't do fruit candy and shit. I love chocolate. Though,
Okay.
bro. Real talk, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Next. What's the next one?
Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Or Apple Jacks.
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, hey,
But they gotta be
What about
soggy though.
Apple Jacks,
Hold up,
my
no,
nigga?
they gotta be soggy.
Oh,
though.
hell
They gotta
nah.
be just a little
Not the-
soggy. Not
hell
in between
nah.
crunch and soggy. But y'all boys missing out. Well, I'm
Bro,
trying
that
to
is
tell you.
not the
That's when the Frosted
Flakes.
Flakes
Yeah.
get
And then the
blown.
milk be sweet. All right.
The milk
I'm
be sweet.
telling
That
you,
shit
dog.
be lit right
All
now.
right. I'm
But
telling
not
you,
the
dog.
soggy. I don't
Yeah.
like no cereal
Come on,
soggy.
bro.
at all.
All right.
Yeah, that shit it can't happen at all. So let I'm gonna ask you a question.
For
you
sure.
feel me? As far as like because you visit from here and the Carolinas,
Right. Right.
if you had an opportunity to, just work with somebody that's out right now, they ain't even got to be from Atlanta, just period. Somebody that's more so just like that's up and coming. Who would you want to work with and why?
Bro, believe it or not, dog, like, and I even tell my lady, dog, Zaytoven. Like the dude sound just so real. And again, I like longevity. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he created a sound. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's still relevant with the same sound. He hasn't had to change anything. He hasn't had to alter anything. Like, that's hard to do in this game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not have to reinvent yourself and people still clamor to get what you got. Yeah. And I think dude just talented. I just watch from afar. I like, his just demeanor, how he come off. So I say Zaytoven, bro. Real talk.
That's a nice one, boy. Zay Tigger definitely still putting out bangers.
Yeah.
And his music is well noticeable.
Yeah,
Like,
he
when
on
you
the
hear them
Rushmore.
keys, you definitely know
Yeah.
what's going on.
For sure.
Definitely.
And so, any upcoming videos we got to look forward to?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I got my man KP working on basically a recap video, just showing y'all everything that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From the Twister concert, the South by Southwest, to,
Okay.
the listening party, to the 2 other shows, you know what I mean? Just pretty much putting together just a video just to show y'all, hey, this what Zoe Cruz been doing, and, this how we moving from that point on, you know what I mean?
So how was that? Y'all see you say South by Southwest.
Yeah, we
was
had a
that your
show.
first time?
Yeah, that was my first time. I
Okay,
had a show
okay.
out there. That shit was live. You know what I'm saying? I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was my first time, and again, I scouted it out. So now next year, I know how
Know how to move.
Yeah,
Know how to
even-
move.
even
Right.
more
That's
effective,
right.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look,
So it's
boy.
like, yeah, I say this to any artist: if you really trying to do something, or you really trying to just link and make connections and network and meet people, or just experience new shit to have different content, bro, that's where you need to be, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's only one time out of the year. You know what I'm saying? That in the A3C, bro. That's where you need to be.
Hey man, y'all heard it now.
Listen to 'em.
That's 2 nights in a row that we done had an artist that experience South by Southwest or just a music festival period, and recommend that every artist need to be there. Y'all might want to listen though.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
trying to tell you now.
Get your budget right. You know
get
what I mean?
the budget
Make that
right.
happen, dog. For real.
If your managers or whoever you with is not trying to get you there or get you in one of
Fire
these,
that nigga, bro.
thank you.
Real
Thank you.
talk.
Right now, that'll let you know right now
Yeah, how
that
serious
nigga
they
is
dog.
not
Fire that
motherfucking
man,
serious.
bro.
He
For
should
real.
definitely be trying to get you into
Yes.
A3C. So before we get you out of here, bro, I know you got some people you want to shout out, some stuff.
Oh
you wanna
yeah,
say,
shout
man.
out my mama first and foremost, because I know she watching. What's up, mama? Appreciate you for everything that you always done, supporting me. My little sister, my number one, I can't even say my number one fan because my lady and my mama killed me. Yeah, and my lady, you know what I'm saying, Brittany, I appreciate everything you do for me. You know what I mean? And just all the partners back home, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, Big Red, Mark Fry, all the people that came through to support me today. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for coming through today too. And most definitely No Days Off Radio.
That way.
Shout out No Days Off Radio. And hey, real talk, online radio the wave, bro. And if you ain't know, you missing out. Real talk. No, that's real talk. Hey, the radio about to be obsolete, bro. Real talk.
Keep that sound bite.
Hey, we got it. It's recorded. I just stopped the recording right now. You ain't got to worry about that.
Y'all boys ahead of the game with this, bro.
Hey, look, man, and I ain't gonna
Appreciate
need to tell you, like, if y'all looking at us, man, look, you see this right here? He came with merch.
Yeah.
So,
I fucking love it.
One
One
thing
thing
that
that
we
we
do-
is it anywhere that any of the fans or any people that's following you who might like some of the merch? Is it anywhere they can get it?
Merch, we're looking to get that on Big Cartel by the end of the May. You know what I'm saying? By Memorial for Bike Week. You know what I'm saying? So God willing, we'll have those. If y'all in Myrtle Beach for Bike Week, we'll have a little cart set up. You know what I mean? Where y'all could just find us on the strip and we'll have all the cola merchandise for you.
And this shit, though. Look, this is my second sparkly shirt that I just got. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
In 2 weeks,
shine.
goddamn it.
Shine.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I see the movement that's going on. So, yeah, we this shit. You feel me? So, hey, look, man, I definitely appreciate you coming through and just blessing us with, first of all, some good music.
Sure.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That last
Appreciate
one is a
Appreciate
thing. I'm kind of excited to hear this. The next one that we gonna play before we go out.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow him right now at Zoe_Cruz. That's ZO_CRUZ Cola COLA. Man, do not forget the goddamn cola. You did what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow him right now. That's Twitter, Instagram, everything.
Yeah, everything. Zoe Cruz, CRUZ
Pay attention.
COLA, man. Get with me.
Pay attention, artists. Pay attention. Don't make it hard for us to find you, man. Keep everything one.
Hey, man, this is my
thing,
first minute, man. Y'all boys will see me again, man. For real.
Yeah, that way. You heard it. Jace, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Hey man, just shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Everybody who fell through at some point this week. Once again, thank y'all for coming out to the 420 party. It was
Lord have mercy.
epic success. We gave away over 300 pre-rolls, countless edibles. I'm still recovering.
We did 450 pre-rolls.
Oh my God.
Over 700 edibles.
Oh my God.
We
That's
actually
ridiculous.
today, and we started planning next one. So,
Bro, the next one I'm gonna be prepared, bro. I'm gonna have me some water. I'm gonna make sure that I do not eat so many samples, cause I think that's what it got me at the end. Those samples hit my ass like a fucking uppercut.
I didn't even realize like the sample was like half potency.
And that's what I know, but I ate so many of them, so that shit ended up being the whole potency by the time the night was over with. So we definitely appreciate everybody that rocked with us this week. Again, man, y'all make sure y'all go follow me at D_WillAGreat. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything you can think of.
Make sure you get at me at East Atlanta Jace. That's my IG. That's my Twitter. Catch me on Snapchat at EA_Jace. That's why I interact with people. That's why I hit people up, socialize with them. So get at me right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out our sponsors on Green Goddess Bakery.
Yes.
First and foremost, High Flight Apparel.
Yes.
Two Johnsons in the truck. Shaded by Shantae.
Yes.
Who am I missing?
Fucking up. I don't know. Don't ask me. You
the one that started.
Nah, you started it. You got to.
And anybody else, any of the other sponsors that I feel.
Shout out to DWH Custom Printing, man. You feel me? They keep us always laced up. We definitely appreciate it. We out of this bitch, man. We will be back Friday, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for Tuesday in the Connect. Definitely got them 5TK. Shout out to them. They definitely in the building, man. Until then, y'all know the motto: we don't eat, we don't sleep, just fucking work. We out this bitch. Oh yeah, we gonna close. What's the last song we closing with, bro?
Oh yeah, love all my niggas, man. Y'all gonna love this, man. If you feel your partners, man, hey, if you buy your partner, man, grab your partner, man. Tell her, hey, bro, hey, no, I'm a bro, I love you.
Already, man. Love all my niggas. Who got this bitch?